Hi everyone, we are from Group 6 of RMK 156 subject. My name is Muhammad Hafizi bin Muhammad as a group leader, and today our group will present to you about the concept of health, safety and environmental management in construction. So let's begin our presentation. First of all, what is HSE? HSE or Health, Safety and Environmental Management is a management approach that are used to protect worker health, prevent workplace accident, and reduce negative impact on the environment. In industries such as construction, the workers are exposed to various hazards such as heavy machinery, working at height, and environmental risk. Therefore, HSE play an important role to ensure that work activities are carried out safely and responsibly. An effective HSE system helps organizations to identify hazards, control risk, and create a safe working environment while supporting sustainable operation. Next, what is the importance of HSE management? First of all, HSE management protect workers from accident, injuries, and occupational disease. Next, they create a safer and healthier working environment. They also help organizations to comply with safety and environmental law. Next, they help to prevent environmental pollution and support the sustainability. They also improve productivity, worker confidence, and the company reputation. And lastly, they reduce work disruption, they reduce the delay, and reduce the compensation cost. That's all from me, and I will hand down to my member to present the next slide. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Iman Najmi bin Isma. Next, I will be presenting on health management in construction. This topic focuses on how worker health is managed and protected on construction site, especially from long-term health risks that may affect their well-being and work performance. Health management in construction refers to the protection of worker physical, mental and social well-being throughout the construction process. Unlike safety management, which mainly focus on preventing accident, health management address long-term health risks such as exposure to dust, noise, chemical and work-related stress. Since the construction industry is considered a high-risk sector, effective health management is important to prevent occupational disease, maintain worker fitness for work, and improve overall productivity. In Malaysia, this responsibility is legally required under the Occupational Safety and Health Act (OSHA) 1994. Construction workers are exposed to various occupational health hazards that can cause serious health problems over time. Physical hazards include excessive noise from machinery, vibration from tool, and extreme heat. It can lead to hearing loss, vibration-related injuries, and heat stress. Next, chemical hazards are common on construction site, and it includes cement dust, silica dust, paint, and asbestos, which can irritate the skin and cause long-term lung disease if inhaled. While biological hazard may occur due to poor sanitation, stagnant water, and insect, it will increasing the risk of infection. In addition, ergonomic and psychosocial hazards such as heavy lifting, repetitive work, and long working hours, also high job stress can result in both physical and mental health issue. That's all from me. Thank you. Moving to the next part.
Greetings to doctors. I'm Colin Jie, and now I will briefly explain what is safety management. Safety management is an essential part of workplace HSE, which is Health, Safety, Environment System, especially in high-risk industry like construction and manufacturing. Based on DOSH 2008, the basic concept of safety in construction defined as combination of management commitment to safety, employees' involvement in maintaining a safe workplace, and compliance with regulations. For example, the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1994. Following part is accident prevention measures. In order to successfully eliminate and avoid hazards, we should take the following steps. First of all, involve employees as they frequently know the condition most likely to cause hazard. and have experience with methods to eliminate them. Next, identify and evaluate options on how to eliminate hazards, from highest priority at the level of the workers through to lowest priority. Next, develop a plan for how you will implement your selected control using a hazard control plan. Besides that, be sure that your plan includes information on how you will ensure the health and safety of your employees in the event of emergency or unforeseen events. Next is the PPE. PPE refer to personal protective equipment. Personal protective equipment refers to various items worn to reduce exposure to potential danger and hazard in the workplace that could result in seriously injured or illness. Personal protective equipment, which is PPE, includes items such as gloves, safety glasses, safety shoes, earplugs or earmuffs, hard hats, respirators, coveralls, vests and full body suits. Lastly, I will explain about the machinery and working at height safety. We should minimize work at heights by completing tasks from lower levels where possible and ensure safe access and egress. Provide reliable support system, regularly inspect equipment and take precaution near weak surfaces. And we also can install barriers to prevent falling objects and prepare an emergency rescue or evacuation plan. That's all for me. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Amanda and today I will be presenting on environmental management. First of all, I will be discussing the impact of construction on the environment. The construction industry is one of the major contributors to environmental damage. According to the UN Environment Programme, buildings and construction accounted for 37% of global energy-related carbon dioxide emissions in 2022. This is mainly due to carbon-intensive activities such as building operations and the production of materials like cement and steel. Additionally, the industry consumes about 40% of global natural resources annually, including sand, gravel, and raw stone. Construction activities also generate significant waste. Studies show that demolition and leftover construction materials make up almost half of landfill waste. Besides waste, construction causes air, water, and noise pollution. For example, diesel-powered machinery releases harmful gases, rainwater runoff contaminates nearby water sources, and loud machinery disrupts the daily life of surrounding communities. Next, to mitigate these impacts, environmental management and HSE practices plays a crucial role. HSE ensures waste is handled safely by promoting the 3 Rs, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle, and encourages the use of environmentally friendly technologies and renewable energy to reduce reliance on fossil fuels. Lastly, companies that adopt these practices not only protect the environment but also enhance their reputation. A good example is Petronas Chemicals Group, which follows certified HSE management system to manage waste, energy, and environmental impact effectively. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Nur Balkis and today I'm going to talk about the risk management. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the definition. The risk management in the HSE is a structured process to identify, analyze, and also control risks in the construction activities. The aim is to prevent the accidents, injuries, environmental harm, property damage, and also project disruption. The risks are controlled to a level that is as low as reasonably practicable, which is ALARP. The effective risk management will support legal compliance and promotes a strong safety culture. And it also protects workers, the public, the assets, and the surrounding environments throughout the project life cycle. This next one I'm going to touch on is the hazard identification. The hazard identification is the first step in the risk management process. It involves systematically identifying anything that may cause harm on site. The hazard may arise from work activities, machineries and equipment, materials and chemicals, the site condition and environments, and also the human behavior. The example includes working at height, vehicles and crane movement, the electrical exposure, the dust, the chemicals, the noise, and poor housekeeping. The goal is to detect hazard early and implement control before the incidents occur. The next one I'm going to talk about is the risk assessment. The risk assessment will evaluate the likelihood and the severity of harm from the identified hazard. It also helps prioritize which risks require control action. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the HIRA, which is the Hazard Identification and Risk Assessment. This is a structured method to identify hazard and assess risk levels. This also considers probability and consequences, and also HIRA will support selection of appropriate control measures. The next one is the risk control measures. The risk control measures will eliminate or reduce risk to acceptable levels. The controls are selected using the hierarchy of control, including the elimination, substitution, engineering controls, administrative controls, and also personal protective equipment, which is PPE. The continuous monitoring essential is in-site inspections, safety audits, toolbox meetings, incidents, and near-miss reporting. The effective risk control will also improve the safety performance and also ensures the legal compliance. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Greg Winzen. Now I'm going to present about how can risk management practice can be integrated into construction HSE management. First and foremost, identifying hazard early is critical in construction to prevent accidents and manage risks effectively. One key method is hazard identification and risk assessment, or HIRA, which identifies potential hazard, assessing their likelihood and consequences, and help prioritize high-risk activities so appropriate controls can be planned early. Secondly, the job hazard analysis, or JHA, focuses on specific construction tasks by breaking each job into steps and identifying hazards at each stage. So the control measures are then applied to a reduced risk. JHA also involves workers directly improving their awareness of daily task risks and strengthening communication between workers and supervisors, which leads to better safety compliances on site. To improve risk understanding, the bow tie methodology is used. It visually showed hazard, their causes, and possible consequences, with preventive controls to reduce incident likelihood and mitigative controls to limit impact. This makes risk information clearer for both worker and management. And below shows the picture of the bow tie methodology. Move on to the third point, which is prevention through design, or PDD. So these two address hazard at the design stage by eliminating risks at their source. For example, permanent guardrails can be included in the design, reducing reliances on PPE and temporary safety measures. The PDD also improves efficiency by avoiding costly design changes and delay during construction. Finally, technology-enhanced risk management. Building information modeling allows teams to visualize construction activities and identify hazard early, while artificial intelligence analysis analyze the safety data to predict potential risks. For example, software construction uses AI to identify risk patterns and take preventive action before incident occur. In conclusion, using HIRA, JHA, bow tie analysis, PDD, and technologies such as BIM and AI enable a proactive approach to construction safety, reducing accident and improving overall project performance. That's all from me. Thank you.
And lastly, for the conclusion, health, safety, and environment management play a vital role in the success of any workplace or construction project. By focusing on protecting workers' health, preventing accidents, and reducing environmental impact, HSE ensures a safer and more sustainable work environment. Understanding HSE principle allows hazards to be identified and the risk to be controlled effectively, while integrating risk management factors will enhance the safety performance and preventing incidents. Effective HSE and risk management benefit not only the workers but also the organization and the surrounding environment. To achieve this objective required continuous commitment and active participation from all of the stakeholders. Therefore, HSE should be regarded as a core responsibility in all construction projects and a fundamental part of project management. That's all from us, Group 6. Thank you.